Hello, everybody. It's time for the game of the week. Tonight's high school football matchup. The Eagles of Southfield Christian taking on the Knights of University Liggett. University Liggett wants to control the clock and slow down that running game and turn turnovers into big-time points. Southfield Christian wants to keep their play aggressive and stop the passing attack of the Knights and battle it out in the trenches. Some of your key players to watch for tonight. Talent positions key for University Liggett, number 26, Andrew Zelenak, wide receiver and linebacker, and their quarterback, number 13, Ian Narva. Southfield Christian Eagles, captained by number 18, quarterback Blake Parpart. One of their key skill players on the outside, number 30, Ian Hannafy. Game of the week football action coming up right after this. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included, and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're all teed up and ready to go with high school football in southeastern Michigan. Eagles of Southfield Christian kicking off to the Knights of University Liggett. Go for the onside kick right at the start of the game. And University Liggett's number 9, that's Dominic Marquez, able to cover that. And it's going to result in great field position for the Knights of University Liggett. Tonight's game coming to you from Lawrence Technological University's brand new football field. Looking great on a beautiful fall afternoon here in Michigan. University Liggett sends 3 wide out right, fake that way. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Ian Narva on the keeper. Gain of about 4. Give a quick look right and then turned it up. And on the stop for Southfield Christian, 65, Jeffrey Shaw. Ref spotted as a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. Again, 3 wideouts right, 1 left. Fakes right, goes back right. Looking down, it's picked off. Southfield Christian read it. Beautiful play by number 18, Blake Parpart. Read the route, jumped the route, and comes up with a beautiful interception. Southfield Christian turning possession around here early in the game. Throw was on target, but Blake Parpart sniffed it out and picked it nicely. Turned around, headed upfield for a nice return after the interception, and the Eagles are in business here in the first minute of the game. Returned right out to midfield. First down and 10 at the 50 for the Eagles. Blake Parpart playing quarterback in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, rolls right, flips it out. Left, and it's complete. Nice catch by Ian Hannafy, good hands. Play action right out of the gate for Southfield Christian. Results in positive yards for them. Just a little flick of the wrist by Parpart. Positive yards for the Eagles on their first play from scrimmage. 2nd down and a short 2. Parpart again in the shotgun. This time he hands it off around the right side. Number 9, Nolan Hart, running hard. Tough runner to bring down. University Liggett had to gang tackle him, but not until he got a first down and much more. Initial contact by number 4, Anthony Green. He needed help from his friends to bring down the hard-running Nolan Hart. Nearly a 20-yard run. He's inside the 30. First down and 10 from the 28. Southfield Christian sending 4 wideouts this time. Parpart hands off right up the middle. Another carry by Hart. Southfield Christian doing a nice job of mixing up their play calling. Pass versus run, inside, outside. It's going to keep University Liggett off balance. 4 wideouts again. Parpart back to throw. Rolling right, looking, throws right in the end zone. It's tipped up, incomplete. Good defense by Anthony Green. Jump ball in the end zone. Pass was intended for Southfield Christian's number 30, Ian Hannafy. He's already got 1 reception on this drive. Couldn't come down with that one. Again, tight D by Anthony Green. Sets up 3rd down and 7 for the Eagles. Eagles send 3 wide to the left. Handoff up the middle to Hart. Read well by Liggett. A couple of big men in the trenches. 77 is Nicholas Cardella. Playing nose tackle. Also on the line for Liggett, number 10, Jack Jones. Eagles going for it on 4th down and 4. Might have been just trying to draw the Knights offside. They're going to take a timeout here early in the action. 4th down and 4 for the Eagles. Fans, remember, you can watch Cable 15 anywhere you have internet access. Just go to the City of Southfield website, click on Cable 15, and hit the Cable 15 Live tab. Watch Cable 15 Live on your mobile device, your tablet, your computer, anywhere you can hook up to the internet, you can watch Cable 15. Catch the game of the week and all our other great programs on Cable 15 Live. Nice look at that sharp Lawrence Tech logo at the middle of their new athletic field. Construction just finished this year their football team in its first official year of operation here at Lawrence Tech in Southfield, Michigan. Southfield Christian out again, going for it on 4th down. Blake Parpart in the shotgun. Looking to see if there's any changes based on what Liggett's showing defensively. Looks right, pumps, goes deep, and it's picked off this time by number 4, Anthony Green. They picked on him in the same corner of the end zone. He tipped it away the first time. This time he comes away with an interception. Both teams with beautiful pickoffs here on the first 2 drives. First it was Blake Parpart for the Eagles, and number 4, Anthony Green, picking it off for University Liggett. Returns it out to the 12-yard line. First down for the Knights. These two teams are not afraid to take it to the air and take it deep. High risk, high reward. Defense is coming up big so far here in the first quarter. Ian Narva from the shotgun drops back, throws it out. Right side, pass complete. Ball's caught by number 24, Patrick Illich. Narva with a nice spiral on his throw. In on the tackle, number 18, Blake Parpart. He's had a hand in almost every play in the game so far. From the shotgun, Narva this time just takes it himself right up the middle. Found nothing there. Holes plugged up by number 30, Ian Hannafy. Narva couldn't get away from him. No gain on the play. Second down and 10. Strong hands by Hannafy, able to spin Narva down. Ball spotted at the 24. Both teams well disciplined, good fundamental teams. Try not to jinx it, but so far no penalties, good clean football. Narva scrambles left, goes back right, goes long, and it's complete. Huge completion down the field to number 26, Andrew Zelenak. Number 81, Caleb Glenn, chased him down to stop him from going all the way, but big time yardage on that huge throw by Ian Narva. Looked left, scrambled back right, off the wrong foot, scrambling, and just a strike hitting Zelenak in stride. Narva showing off great arm strength there. Zelenak had broken free and Narva found him. Heavy play up the middle, Narva on the scramble. Knights were able to move that line of scrimmage. Eagles defense shut it down pretty quick. Short gain for the Knights. Both these schools are private schools in Greater Detroit, University of Liggett in Detroit, and Southfield Christian, located in Southfield, Michigan. First ring suburb just north of Detroit. Man in motion for the Knights was number 34, Oliver Service. And when he went in motion, a couple of the Eagles jumped and went off sides. 5-yard penalty against the Eagles. Leaves the Knights with a second down and 4. Ball spotted at the 19-yard line. Knights in the red zone. Big shift by the Eagles defense. And Narva's going to keep it right up the middle. Straight ahead north-south running from him this time. Gets it down to the 15-yard line, and that's good for a first down. University Liggett. First down and 10 at the 15. Southfield Christian going with a 3-man front. Center for the Knights, number 65, William Gregory over the ball. Narva out of the shotgun, as he has been for almost every play. Refs blow a whistle here. And delay game penalty is called against University Liggett. That'll give back those 5 yards. Set up first down and 15 from the 20. This is just the second game of the season for these two clubs. They may still have a couple of kinks to work out in the execution. Head coach of University Liggett, Dan Chimney. Head coach of the Southfield Christian Eagles. Co-coaches Larry Weiss and Greg Schoon. University Liggett sends 5 wide, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Ian Narva all by himself in the backfield. This time dropping back to throw over the middle, wide open man. Beautiful diving catch. The referee signals touchdown, Knights of University Liggett. Beautiful diving catch by number 34, Oliver Service. Ian Narva led him just a little far with that pass, but Service able to stretch out and come up with a beautiful diving catch into the end zone. Good for the first touchdown of this ball game. University Liggett up 6-0. Looking to add the extra point here with their kicker, number 23. Bounced it off the upright and through. That's Matthew Summers doing the kicking for University Liggett. Just a beautiful reaching, diving catch by number 34, Oliver Service. Controlling it. Ball hit the turf, but he had his hands on it. We'll be right back.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. Picking a college, man. You and us go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
University Liggett strikes first. Beautiful connection between quarterback Ian Narva and Oliver Service. Kickoff here. Returned by number 81, Caleb Glenn for Southfield Christian. Nice return all the way out to the 42-yard line. First down and 10, Christian there. Couple of smaller private schools here in Southeast Michigan. Southfield Christian plays in the Michigan system, Class C. University Liggett, similar size. Handoff up the middle. Going to number 9, Nolan Hart. Offensive line did a good job opening a hole for him. Tackle made by number 20, Ryan Jones. Gain of 4. We got movement on both sides. Both teams pointing at the other. Question of who moved first and was there contact by the defense? Indication is false start against Southfield Christian. That'll back them up 5 yards. Offensive line moved. Jumping that snap count just by a beat. Second and 11 now for the Eagles from their own 41. Knights just with 2 down linemen. Handoff up the middle to Hart. Good penetration by the Knights defense. He got past the first wave, but the linebacker was there to bring him down.
Brought down by number 26, Andrew Zelenak. Third down and long.
We'll set it up like a screen pass, and he got past that first wave, but number 26 there to make the play. That's Andrew Zelenak for the Knights. You'll notice almost all these players going both ways. We'll see who's got the most gas in the tank when we get to the fourth quarter. Pass out left side, complete. Number 22 for Southfield Christian is Gabe McFerrin. And he stretches out, leans forward, and gets the first down yardage.
First down.
Moving towards the sideline, he knew where the marker was, and he got out ahead of it. Really accurate pass by Blake Parpart. And McFerrin took it from there, ran for the sideline, and got the first down. Parpart rolling right, throws it out, another completion. Right in between two Knights. This pass completed to number 3, Quinn Parpart. Freshman younger brother of his senior brother, number 18, Blake.
Passes. Brings up a short second down now for the Eagles.
Nice catch, and then sandwiched by Zelenak, 26, and number 52 for the Knights. Handoff up the middle, big hole. Nolan Hart busts through.
Ball is carried by number 9. Nolan
Stop made again by Zelenak, but not until Hart has a nice big gain right up the middle.
Good for another Eagles first down.
First down yardage for Nolan Hart, 1st and 10. Eagles from the 28-yard line of the Knights. Another handoff to Hart, this time rolling right.
Nolan Hart. Tackle made by 26, Andrew Zelenak.
Got one block. And then guess who? Number 26, Zelenak, there again to make the stop. He could have double-digit tackles by the end of the first quarter. Blake Parpart out of the shotgun. Hart in the backfield, this time blocking, throws it up into that corner. Looking for his tall wide receiver, 81, Caleb Glenn. Ball was a little high and out of bounds. No chance for Glenn to come down with that one. Parpart likes that near corner of the end zone. He's tried 3 times in that direction. All 3 times on the coverage. Number 4, Anthony Green, was there again. Also covering number 5, Malik Pierce. Southfield Christian huddles up. There's center number 77 over the ball. Out of the shotgun, Parpart looking, had a man open. Miscommunication there. His receiver had his back turned as Parpart let it go. Receiver saying it was me. Parpart saw an open blue jersey. That's Caleb Glenn. By the time he turned around, the ball had already passed him by. 4th down and 9. Eagles show they're going for it. 4 down territory. Ball snapped from the 27. 4 wideouts. Hart in the backfield yet again. Another look over the middle. Another man open. This time the throw is just out of the reach of number 3, Quinn Parpart. And that's turnover on downs by the Eagles. Good defensive stand by University Liggett once the Eagles got into their territory. Parpart's got a strong arm, put a little too much air under that one. And Quinn Parpart couldn't stretch out to grab it. University Liggett takes over, first down and 10 at the 27. Both these teams relying heavily on the passing game. Snap from under center. Handoff this time goes right side. Short gain. Handoff to number 34, Oliver Service.
Short gain on the play, second down.
Service showing he's an all-purpose back, can run it. And, of course, we just saw him make that beautiful diving catch for a touchdown on their last possession. Southfield Christian showing blitz. Liggett picked up the blitz. Narva's pass intended for Oliver Service, a little bit too short, down on his feet. That was the right read by Narva, just didn't make the throw he needed to spring Service free on a screen. Knights did a good job of drawing those Eagles in and then throwing her over the blitz. Just didn't execute the pass. Third down and 8 now. Out of the shotgun, Narva rolls right. Big throw downfield. It's complete. Sheds a defender. Beautiful run after the catch by number 24, Patrick Illich. Read the pass, came back to it, shook the coverage, and turned it into just a huge gain for the Knights of University Liggett. Ian Narva showing he's got a strong arm and an accurate arm. Again on the rollout to the right. That takes us to the end of the first quarter. Big plays going both ways. Strong running by number 9, Nolan Hart for Southfield Christian. A couple of big turnovers, interceptions by both teams. And the only points we saw on the board in that first quarter, the big pass from Narva over the middle to Oliver Service. These two teams are winging it. Not afraid to pull the trigger. And that last play of the quarter, big time for the Knights. Second quarter action coming up next.
People think
58,
I'm trash.
57,
they're
56,
wrong.
55.
Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
That big pass play at the end of the first quarter sets up University Liggett from their own 11. Screen pass here goes to Oliver Service, and he's into the end zone again. His second touchdown reception of the game, and Ian Narva lighting it up with a passing game for the Knights of University Liggett. Narva looking really comfortable in the pocket. Nice catchable ball that he throws, and 2 times he's gone to Oliver Service to score touchdowns for University Liggett. Matthew Summers in to attempt the point after. Plenty of distance. This one doesn't go off the upright, and it's through for the extra point. 14-0. Knights over the Eagles here early in the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes for Ian Narva, both times to Oliver Service. We'll be right back with the kickoff after this. 59, 58, 57,
The average
56,
text takes your
55.
eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
Onside kick here, recovered by the Knights of University Liggett. Made it past that first row of Eagles on the return team. And number 25 for University Liggett, Joseph Randazzo, streaking down the right sideline. Looked like it was headed out of bounds, but Randazzo dives and grabs it just in time. And University Liggett back in possession of the ball. That ball bounced all the way down to the 37-yard line. They'll take over. 1st and 10 there. Right back on the attack with their offense. Southfield Christian defense getting a workout here in the last few minutes. Narva goes under center. I formation behind him. Handoff to the up back. That was number 26, Andrew Zelenak. Gain of a couple.
Ball was carried by number 24, Patrick Liggett. Second down.
Southfield Christian defensive linemen staying home doing their job. Again, 3-man front. Make it a 4-man this time. Narva rolls left, looks back right, tucks it, goes left, found an opening. And close to a first down run for him. Stop was made by number 22, Gabe McFerrin. Looked like Southfield Christian might have had him for a big loss, but Narva able to squeeze out of the tight spot he was in when the pocket collapsed, rolled out left and turned it into a 9-yard gain. 3rd down and short for the Knights. Eagles defense with their back against the wall, looking to come up with a big stop here. Narva from the shotgun. Knights were stacked up. They split out 5 wide now. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to cost the Knights 5 yards. False start.
Penalty is a false start.
Instead of 3rd and short, it'll be 3rd and 6. Southfield Christian defensive line was shifting, and that might have helped lead their offensive lineman. It looked like Rocco Tedesco to flinch just enough to get that call. 3rd down and 6. Southfield Christian looking for a stop. Want to get their offense back on the field and try and cut into that University Liggett lead. Out of the shotgun, Narda drops back. Throws it to a crossover the middle. Big open space there. Another completed pass headed for the corner. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Number 25, Joseph Randazzo. After making that great recovery on the onside kick, Randazzo takes a crossing pass over the middle and gets huge yards after the catch. All the way down into the end zone. Flag on the play at the end of the play. Indication is unsportsmanlike conduct against University Liggett. Liggett moving way back. They're anticipating this extra point try being pushed back. Referee talking her over with head coach Dan Chimini. Points on the board, though. Knights of University Liggett now up 20. Referee making notes. Penalty will not have an impact on the point after try. Matthew Summers getting lined up. Referee throws another flag. False start against University Liggett. That will move the extra point attempt back 5 yards. See the Blue Devils in the end zone. This is the home field of Lawrence Technological University, the Blue Devils. These two teams playing on a somewhat neutral field. Point after is up, and it is good. University Liggett Knights up 21-zip after their third passing touchdown. This time, Nardo goes to number 25 on a beautiful crossing route. Joseph Randazzo did the rest, took it all the way to the house. We'll be right back. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
Welcome back to our game of the week. The unsportsmanlike conduct tacked onto the kickoff. And this time Liggett will just put a foot to it. Kick taken at the 20-yard line. Return there. Bouncing off of University Liggett players. Number 30, Ian Hannafy, with a nice return for Southfield Christian. He's all the way out to the 46-yard line. First down and 10, Southfield Christian there. Again, this game is being played at Lawrence Technological University, located in Southfield, Michigan. They're at 10 Mile Road and the Northwestern Freeway, which you see in the background in some of the distance shots. Beautiful new football facility, just finished this year. Handoff up the middle this time to number 30, Ian Hannafy. And several University Liggett players there to make the stop. In on the stop, number 10, Jack Jones. Big lineman, number 72. Hannafy able to get it back to the line of scrimmage, but no further. Second down and 10. Quarterback Blake Parpart in the backfield in a shotgun. Hannafy back there with him. Fakes the handoff. Goes left side.
Ball was kept by number 18, Blake Parpart.
Not able to fake out too many of the University Liggett defenders. In on the stop, number 25, Joseph Randazzo.
Short gain on the play brings up a 3rd and long for the Eagles.
Also helping on the play, number 77, Nicholas Cardella. Gain of 1. 3rd down and 9 here for Southfield Christian. Four wideouts, 2 on each side. Parpart drops back, fires left side. Tipped and caught, number 22, Gabe McFerrin. Great concentration. Able to reel that one in. And as he leaned forward, he's got enough for a first down. Southfield Christian. Tipped it to himself and then fell forward for the first down. Initial contact by Randazzo. Ball spotted at the 43. Parpart in the shotgun. Nolan Hart keeping him company back there to help blocking. This time looking right. Ball is caught. Nice catch by number 81, Caleb Glenn, as he falls out of bounds.
Bring up second down, Southfield Christian.
Positive yardage, gain of 4. Malik Pierce, number 5, on the coverage for University Liggett. Southfield Christian looking to sustain a drive here and get on the scoreboard. Trying to answer to the 21 straight points by the Knights of University Liggett. Handoff to number 9, Nolan Hart. He is stopped in the backfield. Might have got to the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a yard. Making the tackle, number 10, Jack Jones. Loss of 1. 3rd down and 7 now for the Eagles. So far in this game, the front 3 on defense for University Liggett really setting the tone for their defense and making it difficult for Southfield Christian to get any plays off. Pass over the middle, caught! Bullet by Blake Parpart, brought down by Caleb Glenn. That's good for a first down, Southfield Christian. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line midway through the second quarter. Nice set and throw by Parpart. Right on the money, and Caleb Glenn hauls it down. Drags some Knights a couple of yards after the catch. Parpart shoots it out left. Ball is caught. Nice catch and run by Gabe McFerrin.
Tackle made by number 13, Ian Narva. Brings up a second down for Southfield Christian.
Nice little stutter step. Got away from number 20, Ryan Jones. Stop made on the play by number 13, Ian Narva. Again, most of these players going both ways. Neither one of these teams with a really long bench. A couple of smaller private schools here in Southeast Michigan. Fake handoff kept by Parpart, and the Knights were all over that. He's going to be thrown for a loss on the play.
Stop made by number 10, Jack Jones. Loss on the play, brings it back to 3rd down and 10.
Spacing was an issue on that play after he pulled it back from Nolan Hart. They were right on top of each other, and Knights were right on top of both of them. 3rd down and 10 now. Parpart in the shotgun, 4 wideouts. Nolan Hart back there with him. Throws it right, pass complete, stutter step there. Unable to get away from number 5, Malik Pierce, who makes a good open field tackle. Eagles stop short of the line to gain. That'll bring up 4th down. Caleb Glenn unable to shake Pierce. Got a timeout in the action. 4th down and 4 for the Eagles coming up. Fans, remember to follow Cable 15 Sports on Twitter. Find out when the next game will be covered, the time the game will air, the scores, highlights, it's all there at Cable 15 Sports. When you're already on Twitter, check out Cable 15 Sports Instagram page and see photos of the games. Cable 15 Sports on Twitter and Instagram at Cable 15 Sports. Good look at the beautiful new turf here at Lawrence Tech University. Engineering school here in Southfield, Michigan. Great ties to the community, great ties to the auto industry. And now with a new football program just starting out this year with their first official season. Southfield Christian High School, located just a few miles down the road from Lawrence Tech. Able to enjoy this field on a cloudy fall afternoon here in southeast Michigan. Great night for football. And these two teams are not disappointing. We've had huge plays both ways. And Southfield Christian, for the third or fourth time, going for it on fourth down. Parpart drops back, fakes right, goes long, and that pass is going to fall incomplete. Once again, picking on number 4, Anthony Green, and he was in great position on defense. Pass was intended for number 3, Quinn Parpart. Put a lot of air under it, actually out through Parpart. And Green was in great position back in the corner. That's a turnover on downs. University Liggett, first down and 10 at the 22. Southfield Christian sustained that drive. Several first downs. But once again, the University Liggett defense stands up and stops them on fourth down. And now the Knights back on the attack. Looking to pass. Breaks out of it. Breaks free. He's got nothing but Green in front of him. Ian Narva down to the 40, down to the 35 of the Eagles. Huge run for quarterback Ian Narva after he was denied in the backfield. Broke out and nothing but open space, and he was able to run for a huge gain of over 40 yards on that run by Narva. Once he tucked it, there was a lot of blue shirts behind him and not too many in front of him. Southfield Christian finally caught up and chased him out, but not till he got to the 35-yard line. Back into Eagles territory just like that. Number 65, William Gregory at center. Over the ball. Snaps to Narda. Pressured again in the backfield. Again breaks free. Shoots it out, and it's completed. Pass complete to 24, Patrick Illich. Southfield Christian getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback, but Narva doing a great job scrambling out of it. This time finding an open man and hitting him with a bullet pass. Narva really a strong arm when he's on the run. Put it right on the numbers, and Illich comes up with a good gain. Complete down to the 23-yard line. Another first down for the Knights. Nose tackle number 64, John Dilligard. Standing up in the middle. Head coaches Larry Weiss and Craig Schoon hoping he can plug up that middle. And the Eagles hoping to finish one of these sacks. They've come close, but Narva able to wiggle free that time. Gets out of it, gains a couple yards, but brought down on the play by Ian Hannafy. Yet again, Southfield Christian with great pressure on the quarterback. Fans, you know Cable 15 Sports covers all of your sports action in football, basketball, swimming, volleyball, baseball, wrestling. It's all here on Cable 15 Sports. And we hope you enjoy our new show, Follow the Season. This gives you a behind-the-scenes look at one of your favorite local teams, gives you a chance to get to know the players and the coaches and see how they prepare for their glory. Watch our new show, Follow the Season, another great service of Cable 15 Sports. Nice shot of the Southfield Town Center Business Center here in Southfield, Michigan, located right on that 10 freeway, the Northwestern. Also known as the Lodge. And right across the freeway is Lawrence Tech University, which is where this game is being played tonight between these two small private high schools here in Southeast Michigan. A couple of very talented football teams, a lot of great skill players on both sides. And so far here in the first half, University Liggett winning the battle down low. And their quarterback, Ian Narva, doing a great job scrambling these last couple of possessions and either running for gains or finding open men. Drops back here, looking deep for in the end zone. Had a man open, just put it a little too far out of reach for Patrick Illich to come down with it in the back of the end zone. He had a step. That pass had just a little too much air under it and took him out of the end zone. On the coverage, number 81, Caleb Glenn for Southfield Christian. And that incompletion sets up 3rd down and 8 from the 21-yard line. Incompletion here, if they were to think about a field goal, would be about a 37-yarder or a 38-yarder. Matthew Summers has kicked a couple of deep kicks. They might think about that. Right now it's Ian Narva in the shotgun. Rolling left, looks back right, throws it over the middle, into the end zone. Touchdown, University Liggett. This time looking again for Patrick Illich. And on the second target in the end zone, he comes down with it for 6. The Knights of University Liggett. Dangerous through the air. Now with 4 passing touchdowns here in the first half. They're up 27. And kicker Matthew Summers looking for the point after to make it 28. Ian Narva, strong arm quarterback for University Liggett. Point after is up, plenty of distance, it's good. The Knights of University Liggett finding pay dirt in the end zone off the arm of their talented quarterback Ian Narva. This time hooking up with 24, Patrick Illich. Will be back with more right after this.
Most party
58,
fouls
57,
are pretty
56,
dumb.
55, 54.
But if you
3.
decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate party foul.
Welcome back to our game of the week tonight, coming to you from Lawrence Tech University. The Knights of University Liggett, with 4 touchdown passes here in the first half, have stretched it out to a 28-point lead. Nice return by Southfield Christian's number 9. That's Nolan Hart, the running back. Big kick return for him, giving his team great field position. A couple of minutes left here in the second quarter. Southfield Christian would love to get on the scoreboard and get some momentum heading into halftime and into the second half. Ball spotted at the 48. Nearly a 30-yard return for Nolan Hart after the big kick by number 23, Matthew Summers for University Liggett. Blake Parpart out of the shotgun, hands it off to Hart, gets a block there. Turns the corner, gets up into Knights territory, brought down at the 46-yard line. That's gain of 6 right there on first down.
Bring up 2nd down for Southfield Christian.
Hart got a great block in the backfield. That sprung him free. Eagles wasting no time. We're under 2 minutes. Another handoff to Hart right up the middle. That caught the Knights with a little bit of flat-footed, and number 9, Nolan Hart, all the way down to the 40-yard line. First down, Eagles.
Ball is run is good for an Eagles first down.
Stops to move the chains, rolling again. We're under 1:20 to go. Parpart gets the shotgun, quick pulls the trigger going right. And looked like Caleb Glenn was thinking about running before he had full control of that ball. Drop pass stops the clock. It was a little low, but Glenn usually pulls that one out. 2nd down and 10 from the 40. Nolan Hart in the backfield with Blake Parpart. Snap is dropped, pulls it up off the turf, turns, throws left, looking downfield, and he's got his brother number 3, Quinn Parpart, catching it in a crowd. Nice throw, even better catch. Good recovery after the low snap, and a nice toss to Quinn Parpart. Stopped as soon as he caught it. Under a minute to go. With a low snap, handoff goes to Hart.
Ball is carried by number 9.
He got a yard or 2. He's marked down at the 25-yard line.
Tackle made by 77.
Southfield Christian needs to call a timeout here to stop the clock. 47 seconds to go in the second quarter. Hey fans, remember you can follow Cable 15 Sports on Twitter. You can find out when the next game will be covered, when it will air, the scores, the highlights. It's all there at Cable 15 Sports on Twitter. When you're on Twitter, you might as well check out Cable 15 Sports Instagram page and see photos of the game. Twitter and Instagram, 2 more great ways to catch the game of the week at Cable 15 Sports. Weather looking a little threatening now here as we move into the evening on a Friday night in Michigan. No rain yet. A lot of good football being played both ways. University Liggett winning the battle in the trenches. And their quarterback, Ian Narva, has been really hot. Doing a great job finding his open men. Southfield Christian looking for an answer here. Handoff goes to number 30, right side, breaks a couple of tackles, knocked down at the 15-yard line. That's going to be good for another first down, Southfield Christian. Ian Hannafy running strong to the right side. Southfield Christian wasting no time. They want to line up quickly. Clock rolling again. We're under 40 seconds. Great snap. Quick throw to the left side. Caught. And right there, number 22, Gabe McFerrin, hit the turf, and he's touched down as soon as he hit it. Timeout in the action again by Southfield Christian. If you're interested in finding out how the Southfield community is run by your local government, then watch the Southfield City Council meetings right here on Cable 15 every other Monday, right after your Monday game of the week. See how your local government makes decisions and spends your tax dollars right here on Cable 15 with your Southfield City Council meetings. Loss 4 on that screen pass. Sets up 2nd down and 14. Southfield Christian desperate to get on the board here before they head to halftime. See what their coaches, Larry Weiss and Greg Schoon, dial up here. Southfield Christian's been in the red zone a couple of times. Been on this side of the field several times. Unable to push it in. Another low snap handled by Parpart. This time completed right over the middle. Down inside the 5-yard line. Great catch by Caleb Glenn. He stretches out, leans all the way down to about the 2-yard line. Parpart again doing a great job handling a low snap. And he just spikes it here to stop the clock with 21 seconds to go. Really good clock management by Southfield Christian.
Stop the clock, so it'll be second down goal for Southfield.
After the great kick return gave them good field position, they are taking advantage and knocking on the door here with 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Quick passes working well for Southfield Christian. Blake Parpart has scooped a couple of low snaps off the turf and turned them into positive plays for the Eagles. Second down and goal. Handoff here to his big running back, Ian Hannafy.
Ball carried by number 3.
Denied by University Liggett. Clock rolling. Eagles lining up. Desperate, they got to get a playoff. They do. Parpart drops back. He's going to be sacked in the backfield as the time runs out here in the second quarter. Parpart not happy about losing yards on that last play. A heartbreaker for Southfield Christian when they were knocking on the door. And once again, the University Liggett defense stands up tall as they have all through the first half. Great passing numbers from University Liggett to put them up big. We're coming back right after halftime. Welcome back to your Game of the Week coverage of tonight's matchup between the Eagles of Southfield Christian and the Knights of University Liggett. All University Liggett in the first half. And bouncing kick covered by Southfield Christian down at about the 16-yard line. They'll start there this second half, first down and 10. University Liggett really controlling the line of scrimmage and got some outstanding play from their quarterback, Ian Narva. 4 touchdown passes in the first half. Southfield Christian able to move the ball on several drives, but stopped on fourth down by that University Liggett defense and unable to get into the end zone. We'll see if Christian can get it going here in the second half. Quarterback Blake Parpart rolling out to the left, trying to hit number 3, Quinn Parpart. Led him a little bit too much. Second down and 10 for the Eagles. A couple of big linemen down low, really wreaking havoc for University Liggett. Handoff up the middle again. That lineman pushing his offensive lineman into the backfield and shoving him right into the ball carrier. That was number 9, Nolan Hart. He comes up holding that left elbow. And number 70 just pushing people around. And bumps Southfield Christian back to the 13-yard line. Third down and 14 here. Parpart again scoops it off the turf, heaves it down into double team coverage. There to break up the pass was number 25, Joseph Randazzo. Pass intended for Gabe McFerrin. Had a chance at it, rolling left, stops, turns. About a 50-50 ball, and Randazzo able to knock it down. Southfield Christian looking at fourth down and 14 from their own 13. And the Eagles send in the punt unit. Number 70 for University Liggett down low, Rocco Tedesco. Making things difficult for the Eagles on offense. Looked like almost a fake punt. Pulls it back down. Punt hits the turf. And a sliding cover of the punt by number 13, Ian Narva. Dangerous play if he hadn't come up with it. Southfield Christian could have grabbed it, but he did hang on. First down and 10, Knights at the 34-yard line.
The punt is down at the 34-yard line. It will be University of Liggett ball, 1st and 10.
Ian Narva playing quarterback, playing defensive back. Punt return all over the field. And here come the Knights on offense. Good field position on their first possession of the second half, early in the third quarter. Beautiful new facility here at Lawrence Tech. Handoff up the middle. Goes to number 34, Oliver Service. And a host of Eagles there to stop him for a short gain or no gain.
In on the tackle, 30.
Good interior defense that time by Southfield Christian.
No gain on the play, 2nd down.
In on the stop, Ian Hannafy. Three down linemen for Southfield Christian. They add a couple of defensive ends showing blitz. They do blitz. Pitch out is fumbled. Recovered by University Liggett. There to pounce on that recovery was number 30, Ian Hannafy. Big loss on the play for the Knights. Also there in the backfield ready was 72, C.J. Sexton. And now University Liggett with a little bit of a challenge. Ball's at the 44-yard line, 3rd down and 20. Come the Knights. They send 4 out wide. Oliver Service in the backfield with Ian Narva. Whistle on the play. Delay of game against University Liggett, and that's going to back him up 5 more. It'll be 3rd down and 25. Narva brings the play in from the sideline. Same alignment for them. Service in the backfield with Narva, and he'll do a quick kick. Punting it down, big bounce. Will it stay out? No, it rolls into the end zone for a touchback. They had caught the Eagles off guard. Almost worked out great for the Knights, but Narva's punt just rolled into the end zone. Good break for the Eagles of Southfield Christian. They'll start out 1st down and 10 at the 20. Each possession has been getting a little more difficult for the Eagles due to the pressure up front coming from the Knights' front 4. Blake Parpart not having much time to operate. Gets a pass off here. Beautiful catch under pressure by number 3, Quinn Parpart. Parpart brothers connecting for another completion. This time good for a 1st down. Nothing wrong with the defensive coverage. Parpart just came up with a better catch. Blake Parpart going left this time. Threw it over the head of number 22, Gabe McFerrin. Again, the Eagles forced to go to a quick passing attack here because Parpart does not have time to set up for long in the backfield before University of Liggett puts the pressure on. 2nd and 10. Another quick pass, another completion over the middle. Again to number 3, Quinn Parpart. Shakes the first tackle, carries it all the way down to the 43-yard line of the Knights of University Liggett. Blake Parpart again on the money over the middle. And this time Quinn Parpart able to get some separation and extra yards after the catch. Another bullet throw over the middle. Tipped off the hands of Quinn Parpart. Nearly picked off by 13, Ian Narva. Several University Liggett defenders just have a nose for the ball. Number 4, Anthony Green, has been in on several pass breakups and has a pick. And Ian Narva also nearly a pick on that last play. Blake Parpart out of the shotgun. Good snap. Steps, throws right, complete. Number 81, Caleb Glenn. Another good catch on the sideline. Spun down by number 11, Matthew Bellcrest. Glenn a little shaken up, but he pops up. Better protection that time by Southfield Christian's offensive line. Parpart had time to do the traditional 3-step drop and set before he threw it. Indication here of a false start against Southfield Christian.
Offside penalty against Southfield Christian. 5-yard.
Hurry up offense may have set that up. Offensive lineman a little quick on the trigger. Clock rolling with 7.5 to go here in the third quarter. University Liggett controlling the offensive and defensive lines up to this point. Once again, Southfield Christian able to push it into Knight territory. So far, they have not been able to complete the job and get it into the end zone. Another good snap. Parpart drops back, rolls left, throws it in across the middle. Pass intended for number 8, Caleb Schoon. Just a little high. Went off one of his hands, couldn't come down with it. 4th down and 11 for Southfield Christian. Would have been a tough catch. Just got a piece of it with his fingertips. University Liggett dropping back into a deep coverage set. Southfield Christian staring down 4th and 11. Can they finally convert on one of these 4th down tries? Parpart drops back, looking over the middle. Had a man open. Once again, it was Caleb Schoon. And just over his hands, falls incomplete. And once again, Southfield Christian unable to convert on 4th down, and they're going to turn the ball over on downs back to the Knights of University Liggett. Southfield Christian defense carrying the load tonight. They've been on the field a long time. Ian Narva under center, hands off this time, straight up the middle, breaking a couple of tackles and turning in about a 6 or 7 yard run, number 34, Oliver Service.
And on the tackle, number 8, Caleb Stone. We bring up second down and 4 for the Knights.
Caleb Schoon in on the stop for Southfield Christian. Gain of 7, second down and 3. Double I backfield for University Liggett. Narva with the hard count. Looked like he got one of the Eagles linemen to jump. Offside 5-yard penalty. That's a first down for University Liggett. Pretty clean game so far by these teams. A couple of minor penalties. Liggett did pick up one unsportsmanlike conduct, but very few flags thrown. It's a sign of good coaching and good preparation by these two programs. Oliver Service once again up the middle. Gain of 9.5, just short of a first down. Once again, those Liggett linemen able to open up a hole. Service hit the hole. Tackled by 3 or 4 Eagles before, not until he gained over 9 yards. Second down and short for University Liggett. Coach's dream, you can call any play you like here. Narva under center, hands it off straight up the middle. Hard run by number 26, Andrew Zelenak. Carries it all the way down to the 25-yard line. First down, Knights. And that Knight offensive line really getting big push now here in the second half. Caleb Schoon again on that stop for Southfield Christian. Looks like Caleb Glenn might have gotten shaken up on the last play a little bit. Still out there playing hard, playing both ways like most of the players on the field. Fake handoff, pitch out. Oliver Service met with a big stand-up tackle by number 30, Ian Hannafy. Oliver Service with a nice gain. Both those players paid the price at the end with a big hit. Fake handoff, pitch out, and stand-up tackle there. Went up high, a lot of contact. Both players able to walk it off. Another 9-yard gain for the Knights. Another second and short situation. Head coach Dan Chimney has been keeping it on the ground here so far on this drive. Sweep right, back up the middle. That's Randazzo. Big gain for him. University Liggett keeping it on the ground, but mixing up the formations. And coming up with a creative sweep there. Unfortunately, one of the Liggett players called for holding on that play. No doubt about it, number 52 had his arms wrapped around 77. It's the holding call. And that was a key block that helped spring Randazzo, so. Justice served there in that situation. 10-yard penalty from the spot, bumps it all the way back out to the 30-yard line. Second down for Liggett there, about 15 to go. He's had a break that Southfield Christian needed to turn the momentum around. Narva back to pass, lofts it over the middle. Ball up, not caught, incomplete. Pass intended for Patrick Illich. Took a tough shot up high. He's shaken up on the play. Flag on the turf. Back judge throwing his flag and his hat. Referee sorted out here. Pointing toward the defense. All kinds of time for Narva. And not sure where that flag was thrown. Could have been for pass interference, no question about it. Shoving the back before the ball got there. And then after the pass, which ended up being behind him, was already hitting the turf, Illich took a tough shot up high. Looked like he was shaken up. Hopefully nothing serious. You hate to see that concussion protocol situation. He did look a little shaken up. Was able to get back off the turf. Referee's still talking it over. Official timeout here. And let's see what the decision is. Pass interference indicated.
Pass interference is a penalty called on Liggett.
Initially pointed toward Liggett. And indeed, that appears to be the call. Or not. Referee initially indicated pass interference against Liggett and then I think realized he had pointed the wrong direction. And we also have a personal foul for targeting or a hit to the head against Southfield Christian. So actually, let's rewind that. Pass interference on the offense, that was marked off. After that, personal foul, hit to the head, called on Southfield Christian, 15 yards and an automatic first down for Liggett. That puts them inside the 10-yard line. Red zone situation for the Knights. Southfield Christian backed up and got to be playing in desperation mode if they want to keep themselves in this game. All right. Players are lined up. Knights knocking on the door. Narva out of the shotgun. Deep handoff. Nice tackle on the play there by number 30, Ian Hannafy, on Oliver Service, the ball carrier. And we've got an injured Eagle on the play. We'll be right back. 59, 58, 57, 56,
Hi,
55.
Meals on Wheels. I'm Marco. I'm a college student, and I volunteer as a driver for Meals on Wheels. I think it's awesome meeting these people. I mean, they're so interesting. They've had so many wonderful experiences in life. Your community helps to raise you up into the person that you become. Meals on Wheels is a great way to give back to that community.
welcome back after that injury timeout. Clock is rolling, and University Liggett looking for their 5th score of the game. Narva on the keeper, scoots back into the middle and across the end zone into the touchdown zone for University Liggett. Southfield Christian caught in a crossing situation there, and Ian Narva, taking it in himself this time, had already 4 touchdown passes on the game. Now he's got a running touchdown to add to that collection. And University Liggett stretches it out to a 34-point lead, looking to add one here with the extra point. Narva the holder. Summers, the kicker for University Liggett, puts it through again, and the Knights of University Liggett up 35-0. Nice little cutback by Narva, and hardly touched going into the end zone. We'll be right back.
Morning, Gary.
58, 57,
We are GetSchooled.com.
55,
You want a college
54,
education, don't you?
53.
Gary, financial aid forms, biology homework, G. What? Picking a college, man. You and us go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Well, the Ian Narva show continues here on our game of the week. Kickoff to the 25-yard line, returned there by number 3, Quinn Parpart. Nice return out to about the 43-yard line. Great field position for the Eagles of Southfield Christian as they look to get something going on offense. They want to finish the job. They've pushed it into Knights territory many times this evening, but haven't been able to score. Once again, coming to you from the beautiful new field here at Lawrence Technological University in Southfield, Michigan. Southfield Christian High School, located in Southfield, a few miles from here. And University Liggett Knights playing from over on the east side. Handoff around the right side, cutting it back up. Looking for a hole was number 9, Nolan Hart. And there to stop him for University Liggett, number 20, Ryan Jones, and number 10, Jack Jones. Stopped him for a short loss. 2nd down now for the Eagles. Parpart back in the shotgun. Low snap, picked up, over the middle, complete. And dragging 4 Knights with him was number 30, Ian Hannafy. Ball came out at the end. Question is whether he was down or not. And referee indicates yes, he was. Eagles going to retain possession. Nice catch by Hannafy. Put on his back by those 4 Knights, but count the completion and the first down for the Eagles of Southfield Christian. Hannafy running hard after the catch. Ball's at the 42-yard line. Once again, Southfield Christian into Knights territory. Is this the drive they break through? Shotgun snap. Parpart not seeing anything. Tucks it and goes himself. Run around left side. Little shake and bake. Bumped out of bounds at about the 36 or 7-yard line. Stops the clock. Late flag flying in. Referee's going to talk it over. And the Knights of University Liggett keeping their defensive pressure up and keeping Southfield Christian out of the end zone. One score in the third quarter, and it went to the Knights of University Liggett. A lot of good short passes for Southfield Christian. Can they break through in the fourth quarter? We'll find out coming up next.
People think I'm
59,
trash.
58, 57,
But they're
56, 55.
Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
All right, here we go at the start of the fourth quarter. Southfield Christian got backed up to their own 42-yard line. Parpart's pass across the field, going left with it, incomplete. A little low. His wide receiver had to turn around and come back for it. Almost came up with it, but couldn't hang on. That results in third down now for the Eagles and a long chunk of green ahead of them for that first down. They've been playing 4 downs all night long. No reason to think they would change that here. Parpart scrambling, goes up the middle. Gets about 8 on that scramble.
Number 18, Blake Parpart. Tackle made by number 11, Matthew Belcrest. And number
Bounces right back up. Parpart's been on the field for just about every play of this game. Like many of these players, they've got to be feeling some fatigue now. Under 11 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Southfield Christian Eagles at midfield. They're going for it on fourth down.
back to punt for the Eagles, number 52, Jerry Irvin.
Number 18, Blake Parpart going from the shotgun. No one hard in the backfield with him. Correction, we're lined up for a punt. Whistling a flag before the play, delay of game.
Penalty is a delay of game against
Back to punt for Southfield Christians, number 52, Caleb Irvin. He's going to kick it from 5 yards further back. Center C.J. Sexton looking for the long snap here. Kick is away. High kick. Takes a sideways bounce. Down there by number 81, Caleb Glenn. About the 34-yard line. First down and 10 Knights. They'll take over after turning it over on downs. We got a player shaken up, and we got a flag on the turf. That's number 3, Quinn Parpart. Walking off his soreness. Let's see what the penalty is. It's thrown way back near the line of scrimmage. Personal foul going against the receiving team.
Penalty call is a personal foul against University of Liggett.
Looks like they will retain possession, but they're going to be 15 yards further back. They'll start at the 19-yard line now, first down and 10. Coaches will tell you it always starts down in the trenches, and that's where University Liggett has won the battles tonight. Timeout on the field, Southfield Christian looking to get things straight and finish strong here for the last 9:34. Fans, you can now watch Cable 15 anywhere you have internet access. Just go to the City of Southfield website, click on Cable 15, and hit the Cable 15 Live tab. You can watch us live on your mobile device, your tablet, your computer. All you need is an internet connection, and you can watch Cable 15 anywhere in the world. Cable 15 Live. Another great way to catch the game of the week. Southfield Christian head coaches Larry Weiss and Craig Schoon still coaching up their players, turning this into a teachable moment. Even though their team is down big here in the fourth quarter, they still want them to play hard, and they still want them to improve. Only the second game of the season. We've got a lot of football left here in the fall in Michigan. Also got assistant coaches out there for Southfield Christian, James Schmidtke and Dante Garland. And that Southfield Christian squad, not large in numbers, but they're playing with a ton of heart tonight. Still working hard, even though they're facing a big deficit against a very talented University Liggett team. Standout player on the field tonight, no doubt, number 13 quarterback Ian Narva. Showed great arm strength, whether he was in the pocket or on the move. Really able to throw bullets downfield and find his receivers. Clock rolling, 9.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Narva out of the shotgun. Hands up straight up the middle. That's number 34, Oliver Service. Gain of a couple. Good defensive stop there by the Eagles. Southfield Christian defense has been on the field for a lot of this game. Working hard against that big front line for University Liggett. Four wideouts for University Liggett. Narva in the shotgun. Pitches it to the man in motion. He breaks a tackle. He's off to the races. Working for the corner. Chased down there by Southfield Christian, but a huge gain for University Liggett. Number 26, Andrew Zelenak. They put him in motion from right to left. He took the quick pitch. Beautiful cut up the field. Made one man miss. And he was off to the races. In that foot race, he was chased down by number 4, Matthew Weber. Touchdown saving tackle, but a huge gain for the Knights. 1st and 10 now at the 36 of Southfield Christian. Yet again, that front line opening up a big hole. Fake pitch on the same looking play. Southfield Christian not buying it, and they gang tackle Narva. No gain on the play. Good discipline by the Southfield Christian defense on that play. Nose tackle clogging up the middle. Took the center and threw him away. Able to wrap up the quarterback. Strong play by number 64, John Dilligard. Shotgun snap straight up the middle. Direct snap to number 20, Ryan Jones. Good gain for the Knights. That'll set up 3rd down and 3.
Third down for University Liggett.
University Liggett not in any hurry, trying to burn some clock off here. Using all of their play clock. And number 20, Ryan Jones, now stays in at quarterback. Another direct quarterback keeper right up the middle. That's going to be good for a 1st down. Ryan Jones carries it down to the 23-yard line.
Tackle made by 72, C.J. Sexton. The run is good for a Liggett first down.
Number 72, C.J. Sexton, in on the tackle for the Eagles. University Liggett Knights pushing deep into Eagles territory. Southfield Christian come up with a stop here. Ryan Jones goes under center. Two backs in the I formation. Hand off to the deep back, 34. That's Oliver's service, and he's inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, Knights of University Liggett. Thrown down there by 81 Caleb Glenn, but it's another solid gain for the Knights. Good pursuit by Glenn to keep him out of the end zone. Nice decision by Oliver Service to pop it to the outside. First and goal from the 7. New quarterback Ryan Jones keeping that Knight Express moving down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll run it himself. Right behind Oliver's Service, keeps the feet moving, fumbles the ball, but Knights University Liggett right there to recover it in the end zone, and the indication is touchdown. Ryan Jones was getting close to the end zone, tried reaching out, fumbled the ball, but the Knights catching another break, recover it in the end zone for the touchdown. .41 points put up by the Knights. Extra point attempt here by Matthew Summers. First extra point bounced off the upright and through. Next 4 after that were right through. This one was pulled to the left, no good, wide left. 41 points for the Knights. Ryan Jones kept the feet moving even though he'd been hit, and he actually got stripped as he was headed for the end zone. But ball rolls right into the hands of the Knights. We'll be right back. 59, 58, 57, 56.
I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included, and I knew that I was going to be okay.
All right, welcome back. 6 touchdowns scored by the Knights of University Liggett have pushed it out to a 41-point lead. Deep kick here, picked up at the 15, up the right side, finding a seam. That was number 9, Nolan Hart, on the kick return. Brought down just short of the 40-yard line. First down and 10, Eagles. Still working to hone in their execution. Still looking to get on the scoreboard here. Coaches and players looking for some positives to build on heading into the next week's game. Fake handoff around the right side. Parpart kept it. Faked out a bunch of us, including the cameraman, but Parpart wasn't able to fake out all the Knights. They were able to push him out of bounds after No gain, maybe a short loss on the play. Loss, call it 2, 2nd and 12. Nolan Hart in the backfield with Parpart. 4 wideouts. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Handoff here goes to Nolan Hart. And he is stopped there by number 20, Ryan Jones. Good stop by Jones. Gain of 6 by Hart on the carry. Parpart calling out the plays. In the gun. Another handoff to Hart up the middle. Runs right into big lineman number 70, Rocco Tedesco. Able to push him forward for a few yards. That's hard running by Nolan Hart. He was pushing a big man around. Gain of 4. That's going to set up 4th down and a long 2 for the Southfield Christian Eagles. Can they finally break through and get a first down on 4th down here? University Liggett defense has been money on 4th down all night long. Out of the shotgun, quick throw out to the left side. It's complete and it's good for a first down. Southfield Christian able to convert. First down at the 46-yard line. Parpart with a nice quick release. Picks up another low snap. This one he's just going to run out of there. And he's wrapped up by a couple of Knights. Number 11, Matthew Bellcrest. 26, Andrew Zelenak in on the stop. Call it a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9 at the 45. Clock ticking. Southfield Christian trying to squeeze in one last play before the end of the game. And they do. Parpart drops back. Under pressures. Gets out of it. Looks downfield. Heaves it. Going Hail Mary around the 10-yard line. Ball's tipped and it hits the turf. Intended for number 22, Gabe McFerrin. And like so many plays this evening, Southfield Christian comes close but can't quite hang on. And that's the end of our ball game. Big victory for the Knights of University Liggett. A lot of bounces went their way and a lot of great big plays going both ways. Great effort by Blake Parpart on offense and defense. Just too many stops by the Knights of University Liggett. A couple of great touchdown passes by their quarterback, Ian Narva, for the Knights of University Liggett in the first half. Narva also doing it with his feet. Blake Parpart never gave up. The Southfield Christian Eagles kept on pushing, but the University Liggett defense really the difference tonight. A lot of big stops on 4th down that could have been game changers went the way of the Knights. For Cable 15, thanks for watching the Game of the Week. I'm Matt Hervella. We'll see you here next time.